Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about the overall crypto market. So just sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask you guys to hit that like button. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course, I always do greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm sitting here, it's currently about 3:16 in the morning. Yes, this video is scheduled for ahead of time. I'm sitting here drinking wine, chilling, watching the overall market, and I'm seeing such a massive amount of FUD and fear being spewed around this market. There is no reason for it. I'm actually going to be addressing this. I'm going to be talking about it. A lot of people will most likely say, well, things are completely different. We're going to be talking about that as well. On the 7-day span, a lot of altcoins are still in the green. Don't know what the big panic is around a lot of, this market right now. A lot of altcoins actually have been holding up fairly strong, opposed to Bitcoin's major 9% drop on the 7-day span. And let's talk about exactly what is happening around this market. So, first and foremost, I want to talk to you guys about, did I sell everything? No, I did not. In fact, I haven't sold one position that I've taken at all. The reason why is because I don't see a reason to. I took a few positions. I told you guys about my ALGO position. I told you guys about my Chromatica position, which I'm also down significantly on Chromatica right now. Not too worried about it. I do believe that it will bounce back. I took a position on Spell at around 0.003. We're still looking pretty good. We're not in profit right now. We're basically at break-even prices. I took some more profit, or not profit. I took some more positions on CAS right now. Still not in profit on this at all. Not even near profit points, because of course my entry points on this at around like 10 cents, down to roughly like 7 cents. Now, let's talk about why I haven't taken positions. Let's talk about the current market overall structure. So first off, I take a little bit of a trip back. Let's go back to March of 2020. What a beautiful day, right? What a beautiful time in this market to really, be positioned in this market fully, know where we are, understand the risk to reward ratio, and have the overall, integrity to throw your money into this market unwillingly without any emotional stance. That is what it takes to be extremely profitable and successful in this market. This was a pretty significant time. So, first off, I mind you, the 13th was 3 days prior to the full bottoming position on Bitcoin. In fact, it was actually around, a day or two before the bottoming position was fully, there. Now, during this time, obviously, Bitcoin went on a massive parabolic run. As you guys do see, March of 2020 looks like a blimp on the map, or a blip on the map, sorry. And when we look at the current market structure, we're seeing the exact fear being spewed. Bitcoin loses half of its value in 2-day plunge. This goes back to March of 2020, by the way. Bitcoin's coronavirus crash, blockchain in a pandemic. Bitcoin is crashing even more than stocks due to coronavirus closures. The crypto collapse gets cataclysmic. I mean, guys, the amount of massive clickbait fear mongering that was going on during March of 2020 was absolutely insane. Bitcoin's crash triggers over $700 million in liquidations on BitMEX. Now, this is a fear mongering article. I just wanted to show you guys the major, things that happened around this time. It was pretty fearful for a lot of individuals. Nobody knew what was going to happen next. But what is happening right now? Okay, we look at things happening around a lot of these major news companies, specifically Fox, right? Bitcoin could go to zero, crypto billionaire. This goes back 1 day ago. Shout out to Conservative Bull for this. And then, of course, I screenshotted this because I just seen this on my YouTube page, and I thought, wow, I need to really screenshot this and save it because this is pretty interesting. So, experts warn of cryptocurrency crash ahead of interest rate hike. Now, a lot of these people will say, oh, look at the experts, we're 100% right. They're, so great at predicting things, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I could have told you guys that this rate hike was going to cause a crash. It caused that major impulse throughout the market, and of course, finance markets reacted again accordingly. We knew that they were most likely going to do a 180 after that major rally. We weren't going to get excited too much at that point. But as we are seeing a lot of these major news outlets pushing the FUD, pushing the fear, why do you think that they are pushing that? Well, it's simple. They got to shake out people. People are going to get shaken out. Fear will be the biggest driver of unsuccessful traders and investors. It is known in the history of finance and investing that fear and time, aka patience, are two of the biggest drivers of unsuccessful investors and traders. We also see from Wall Street silver. One last bounce, and then everybody thinks that this is going to happen right now. Everybody thinks this. Everybody thinks that we are in this massive recession. We are going into, this major crash. Everything is going to go to zero, blah, 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 right? Guys, first off, do I believe that we are going to see a 2008 crisis similar to, or a crisis now similar to 2008? 100%. Do I believe that it's going to happen tomorrow? Like, do I think that we have already, fully topped out on, the Dow and the S&P and the NASDAQ, and that's it? We're going into a massive bear market that's going to last 3 years plus? No, I don't believe so. I've said this multiple times. I've talked to you guys about the support zones. I am not going to play into, again, the herd. I'm not going to be a sheep. I understand where we are currently positioned in this market. Until we do see on-chain metrics tell me different, I'm not going to say that, hey, that's it, it's over, it's done, I'm closing the door, I'm selling everything, I'm closing up shop. No, absolutely not. We also do see our Bitcoin, OBV. So, again, on balance, when we talk about on balance change, so first off, I want you guys to understand right now, okay, where we are positioned in this market is where, we were back in March of 2020, even in the summer of 2021. It's a significant time, right? We have this massive opportunity in front of us in terms of altcoins, in terms of investment opportunities within crypto. On balance volume is basically here, right? So just so you guys know, for anybody who doesn't know what OBV is in terms of crypto, this is just basically on balance volume. And what this means, okay, so here we go back into January, just recently. This is basically our full bottom on Bitcoin. Basically, this means that this was a massive sell-off from November all the way to January. It was a huge profit takeoff at the topping point for Bitcoin, and now we are seeing accumulation happening here in terms of building more higher lows. We're hitting higher highs, and this is, again, showing you accumulation. I've said multiple times, pay attention to the on-chain metrics. These on-chain metrics are so crucial to watch, as everyone is getting very bearish and expecting expect it, because everybody wants this to happen right now. We are expecting it. We're saying, that's it, this is it, it's happening right now. I'm telling you right now, these things happen at the times where you least expect it. I told you guys this even in terms of comparing things to March of 2020. Right? Everybody thought that this was it. We're going. It's going into a massive bull run. Bitcoin just hit 10K after coming down to 7K off of, we went on a little bit of a rally to 2019. We hit about roughly 12 or almost 13K exact. We came down and retested the lows, and, we went on a little bit of a rally. Everybody was excited, and boom, massive crash. And this happened almost all at once. It was major. Okay? These things happen when you least expect it. Okay? Now, when we look at things happening around the current market, again, in terms of a lot of the nice when we take a look at the on-chain metrics, here's another good one, the dollar, right? So in terms of on-chain metrics, I love to watch those, but I also love to watch the dollar and also the major indices. When we look at the US dollar right now, so shout out to, Ether. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I've always butchered it, but shout out to him on Twitter. But we do see our DXY goal has arrived. It is at the point of supersaturation in terms of momentum. Correction from current levels is expected, and with it, we will witness a bullish wave in indices. And this is what we are waiting for, right? This massive drop on the dollar. Now, I do believe that this could kind of do a little bit more of a run to 106 if we do see that, but I'm definitely watching this closely to see that massive 180 turnaround, because if we do see that, it's going to cause a major shift in the market, specifically around Bitcoin and the indices. And of course, altcoins, yeah, 100% will pump. But this is not the only bullish sign. We also seen novel demand and supply on-chain Bitcoin OCB indicator, low OCB values, gray zone indicate Bitcoin is overpriced. After that, a correction/distribution phase follows. We are currently at fundamentally undervalued levels. And here we have it, right? We go back to the beginning of 2021. Now, this was an overpriced area. We continue to ride this up, and during the summer, we had that massive crash, and then we came up into the accumulation zone, and here we are accumulating. During this time, I want you guys to understand what happened from 2018 all the way to 2019. We started that massive rally and continued that major rally to our recent all-time highs. Again, you also see that accumulation zone happening from 2015 all the way to 2017. Again, this resulted in that 2017-2018 bull run. And of course, you do see the 2013-2014 timeframe as well, before ultimately going on this massive run. I want you guys to understand what is happening right now. As everyone is bearish. Everyone is bearish. I mean, like, everyone is bearish in crypto, expecting the same exact thing. I do believe the opposite is happening. And this is why I said, look at March of 2020. As everyone is so bearish on, altcoins, on Bitcoin, on, indices and stocks, get out while you can, go stock up on gold, stock up on silver, this, that. Look at where we are. Okay? First off, look at where altcoins are positioned. We are down 46% from the high in November. I mind you, look at the 68% drop in March of 2020. When we look at where we are now, yeah, this is a nice pullback. We are in a perfect area in terms of, this strong pullback zone, which was like roughly 47.44% exact. Look at the line that we came down to test. Again, support range going all the way back to August. I mean, does this look bearish to you? I mean, we are testing a perfect level. Could we come down and test the 786? 100%. Do I expect it? Absolutely not. I'm telling you guys, a lot of altcoins right now are down 90% from their all-time highs. I just shared with you guys the other day, Link, one of my most bullish assets right now in terms of what I'm watching for, is down significantly. So we go from the all-time highs and we go to where we are now. It's down 81%. Again, this is not the only asset. I've been watching KDA. I've been watching KDA for a perfect entry point. Let me go to a different one because we want to get as much price data as well. So I really can't get a good, let me go to Qcoin. So here, we can kind of go off of this one because this does have the $28 range. So this one I'm watching closely as it is 88% down. All of these altcoins are in massive oversold areas, in my opinion. You look at the RSI. Look at the RSI on these. Look at the RSI on the daily here. Look at the level that we came down to test. I mean, a lot of these assets, in my opinion, are at perfect opportunity areas. But I think that a lot of individuals are far too scared to even grasp the opportunity. I think that a lot of individuals are looking at the pushed fear in the media. They are following what everyone is saying. We are in a bear market. We are going into a massive plunge. It is 2008 all over again. Prepare. Everything is going to crash. A tsunami of sell pressure is building. I mean, the amount of fear that I've been seeing throughout this entire market just makes me so bullish. Because as we are seeing, this accumulation of fear building up throughout this entire market, hope being lost, nobody even wants to look at their portfolio. To me, I'm just like, where can I sign up to buy more? Because I'm looking at it from the aspect on where we actually are positioned, where on-chain data is actually showing us where we are headed, and also I'm watching the dollar. The indices. On Monday, we will have a better picture. I'm not saying to buy right now. I'm not buying the weekend moves at all, just because I don't trust them. I will buy on Monday if we do see a nice impulse. And I'm going to wait until Monday patiently. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.